Okay, so yeah, should be recording now. So we're going to be doing another run of Currency Wars, although this time we're going to be doing it on Wealth Creator instead of the standard E7 difficulty, although I'm still only on Wealth Creator 1. But yeah, this time I thought that I would, just show a team build that's a bit more flexible in that, like, I'm not really going in with anything in particular planned. Although, with these debuffs, I'm probably just going to end up running Aguaya, I guess. I could run something else if it's presented in front of me. Like, DoT might not be a bad idea. Yeah, DoT could work. I'm a little worried about the skill points, but I can at least run Fafla, so maybe it won't be too bad. Yeah, the way that DoT works is that you try to get your Kafka as fast as possible to be able to trigger a lot of dots and everything, which is going to use a lot of skill points, so it's kind of the main thing I'm worried about, but I can get the banner item that will make it where I'm a bit more resistant to an effect like that. I'm just going to put that on Kafka for now. I didn't even run Blade like that. I didn't really use that much, but that's fine. We run Blade for Stellaron Hunter effect, which will allow your Kafka to be able to get some additional skills for free. One of the good things about the DoT is that you run Sampo, so you get a lot of damage mitigation from him existing. Like 8%. It's not really like a lot, but it's better than nothing. Anyway, that's GG's actually for this run, so. Pretty much once you get a break emblem, it is a free win from there. Especially since I got a Kafka alongside it. I'm actually gonna roll here a little bit just because I do kind of need Asta. Yep. And we're still good in terms of econ, so. Let's do this and then give that Blade. So yeah, 4 DoT is probably the strongest early game trait, I would have to imagine, just because you're able to do things like that from existing.
The fight is set. Time to say bye.
Oh, I do need to take Kafka off field and put her back on field after this as well. Just so that way I can make sure that the Stellaron Hunter is working properly. You can also just do this and then she's the Stellaron Hunter. Because that is the other item that I would need. I like to put the characters that I want to put on my team over here. And by the way, this run, like, I wasn't exactly intending to do a DoT run. I literally just did a DoT run recording where I was going to just do whatever build I happened to fall into that would work well. And so, with the DoT contract and the DoT emblem doing that, this is just to show that, like, how to, play a build that you're not necessarily, like, forcing, but just kind of rolling with whatever you get. So, happen to get 2 really good DoT things at the start, so gonna be running DoT for sure with that. even if the chance to freeze is a little bit problematic, as you can see the Santa getting frozen there.
Time to say bye. Boom.
With 4 DoT, there's almost like no way I can lose early game fights.
Relax. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Fail to set you.
Sambo still. You know, maybe there is a way to lose fights, actually. But yeah, I think that the best way to play DoTs is not really focus on the early game units, and just to try to level up as quickly as you can. You can also run DoT Quran in this mode, by the way. But I'm not going to be doing that for now. I will give that to Kafka. I could technically do this because I'm not planning on getting a 3-star Kafka. Just going for 2-star. We can put a on me if we need to have another slot.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
So yeah, now the main thing is just waiting on the DoT alley, which it will take a while for the DoT alley to be a thing. It's really not until I can find Heistlands that the DoT alley will be achievable. But that is an interesting thing there, huh? Interesting shop.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Had a few notifications on my phone, but not anything important.
Stand still.
But yeah, outside of the Currency Wars things, I do plan on doing more Chaos Hero Nightmare videos, by the way. I just pulled Trizaru earlier today, but I don't really have the resources to build her just yet. I've been kind of pre-building a team for her,
Oh, stars,
as
give
I've
these
been
trailblazers your blessing.
playing through some CZN stuff recently, so got like Tressa built, I got
Time to say bye.
Ray mostly built. I could probably still get a better build for both of them, but like, starting to get somewhere with those two. And that will be like the best Chizuru team. But I'm still pulling on her banner, just so that way I can try to get more copies of those two as well. It's
Stand still.
like 1 copy off of Tressa, max copies, and 2 for Ray. Trades would give me 20% damage increase on all attack cards for free, so
Time to
that
say
certainly wouldn't be bad.
boom.
I do think this level is worth just because I want to try to get as high of a chance to find Heistlands as I can. I think rather than do anything else, I'm just gonna focus on leveling. It's technically not a bad item. And I do think running Natasha like this actually isn't too bad for the Bellabog effect on Sambo. But Sambo's actually really good at stacking it.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Those enemy have a lot of damage mitigation, but as you can see, with 4 dot, kinda non-existent. And with all these enemies on field, means I'm gonna be able to get a lot of dot on everyone. Which will hopefully lead to me getting free Black Swan a little bit faster.
Stand still.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to say bye. Boom. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time. Relax. Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Yeah, with Sampo's ult, that'll make it where enemies take more dot damage.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Yeah, even though Kafka's damage looks good right now, they're just building items for Hysolent to eventually take over. I mean, ratio's kind of not bad for the speed. I can hold on to this for Black Swan in the future. Currently at 137 on the dot tally. And then I'll see how much it goes up after this fight.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Relax.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Will you find the answer? Who will it be?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Yeah, I do think having someone on field to be able to cleanse would be really important later for this build, so. Can't believe all that I only got one Iceland as well, but that's still fine. Fortunately, that's where Natasha's gonna have to go for this run. Do you think running DoT like this is the best way? Now we're at 155, but it's about to go up a lot from Iceland's existing. I do think you could just give Iceland's a folding knife like that, just because Iceland's damage mainly comes from her old existing, so adding more on-field strength boosts that specific damage. You don't really hear too much about like her speed or anything. You can maybe do another one of these for a little bit more damage to elite enemies, but either one works. More on-field strength is not bad.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time for a fun.
I don't think you want to get like a stacking item for Iceland though. I kind of think actually. Because yes, this will be our Black Swan. We can go ahead and place there. Yeah, now the main goal is just to level up as quickly as possible. Okay, I think giving that Black Swan for now is fine as well, because I'm gonna turn that into another one of these for Black Swan. Because Black Swan can use that item really well.
Receive divinity.
And then some other items would be maybe getting some way to apply fragility with Silverwood. Wouldn't be bad. Now with 6 DoT, whenever I should start triggering here. So where's the 6 DoT button? Damage. Maybe it got bugged this round. It normally shows up there. It's probably like way up. Oh, there it is. I only really did 2 million. Kind of surprised. I kind of think so. The sparkle is worth. But I'm not really going to be able to fit her back in super well. Keeping the sample on field is kind of putting in work though. Normally I have someone that can swap out Prism by this point.
Time to say bye. Boom.
There's Reavers. Locha can technically cleanse Kafka here, but will Locha cleanse Kafka is the question.
Ill tidings manifest.
Receive divinity.
No.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Time for fun. Oh, stars,
Yeah, unfortunately
these
Kafka
trailblazers, your blessing.
used a single skill point, so
Ill fate
brings him for
descends.
like 50 years,
Beneath the waters lies an endless
give or
abyss.
take.
Didn't hurt.
Receive divinity.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time for fun.
Do you think Gallagher is kind of worth? Because Gallagher could also help with the skill point issues. This is technically not a bad idea on either one, but I would need more Lucky Strike chance than I have. I'd rather save the star for a drill item. I kinda need the drill item for Black Swan's item. So what does this thing do? I mean, hey, that's kinda not bad. I don't think it's very likely that I'll be getting more Lochas, so... Or Astas. If I get another Asta, it's the one that I just pulled going back up.
Repay.
Time for fun.
But yeah, this is actually not too great of a matchup.
Receive divinity.
Kafka has electric resist, but Steam could be pretty strong by this point.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Feeling a little dizzy? Oh, let's see.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill fate descends.
Relax.
Time for fun.
Didn't hurt.
Receive divinity.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Such noisy clamor.
Yeah, you can actually get debuffs on the enemies that make it where they get an action advance whenever your characters take actions. I believe it's like 7 actions or something like that, and that's really good for the DoT team because it just makes it where the enemies basically get a free Robin ult for them, which triggers all their dots for free.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I actually have debuffs that will make it a little bit more difficult for this team in this next area as well. But as you can see, the team's kind of so strong at this point that it doesn't really matter what happens from here. Even though Pollux isn't that great of a matchup, it still won't really matter. I do kind of want to know how effective Bloodthirsty would be on Icelands. I feel like it's not that bad, actually. The main issue is that it's not good into the boss that I need to be fighting at the end of this. And unfortunately, none of my healers have activated their healing abilities yet, so... Are you guys gonna do it, or do I have to do it for you?
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Kind of weird that they weren't ulting.
Stand still.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Time for fun.
Yeah, as you can see, you can get lucky DoT procs.
Beneath the waters lies an
So
endless
having a little bit
abyss.
of lucky hit chance isn't a bad thing. There's even potentially an investment strategy here I can get that will give me fragility and lucky hit chance, which would be pretty good. Okay, we're not able to get it though because it's gold tier. Yeah, I guess there's a way I could do this that would be kind of interesting. Or I could have at least 2 5-star characters. Be 20%, but I still feel like that's not super significant one. I mean, the lucky strike rate's kind of not bad. Technically, still don't need Iceland 2 or Black Swan 2 to be able to win, so
Resonate all together. Time for
I will wait and see.
Receive divinity.
ill fate descends.
I mean, Starfall Sniper is kind of not bad. This is a bit more optimal though.
Resonate all together. Time for fun.
And now Black Swan can deal pretty much infinite damage to bosses and everything.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill fate descends.
Receive divinity.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Time for fun.
Didn't hurt. Move.
Ill tidings manifest. Be intoxicated.
Relax.
In the abyss's revel, your cries rise.
Time to say bye.
Free of these.
Boom.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Time for fun.
Didn't hurt.
Receive divinity.
Who will it be?
Stand still.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to say bye.
Yeah, having 99 stacking Arcana is
Stars echo.
quite a lot of damage as well.
Relax.
Sink with me.
Stand still.
But yeah, there's this round, and then there's a reward domain as well. I think I should be able to reach level 10. All that.
Harmony and unison.
After this round will be another
Receive divinity.
thing I can get for Black Swan to get some additional buffs as well, but another Arcana. I'm gonna call it this. One game.
Time
Still
to say
thinking about Chaos Hero Nightmare a little bit.
boom.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Receive divinity.
In the abyss's revel, your cries rise. Time for fun.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
But yeah, having that
Give these trailblazers
like
your
prey on the wheat, that's actually starting to add up a little bit. I'm kind of worried about Pollux a little bit.
Stand
I think even if this team can't beat Pollux, they'll at least have full HP going into the Pollux fight. So
ill fate
the
descends.
run will still be a win,
Sink with me.
nothing else.
Time for fun.
I'm still going to be trying for a full win. I do think that getting to level 10 could do that.
Receive divinity.
Time to save.
I kind of think the easiest way to do that would be to get another Urban Take Craft boots for Kafka, but also, you know, getting Iceland's fully built wouldn't be that bad.
Stand still.
DoT character dying to DoT.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Lucy! Ill tidings manifest. Ill fate beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Time for a buzz.
Yeah, they've got 99 stacked Arcanas on their head. They're not going to be able to survive too much longer.
Repay.
Big damage there. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get Iceland to 2-star and Black Swan to 2-star as well would be nice. Both should be pretty good odds. I think I'll go for Black Swan first, actually. So I'm not gonna sell that Iceland. I was gonna say that's probably as far as I can go. Maybe could have got Robin too if I had just went ahead and got that one Robin too. Or I think I had like 2 chances to get it, but I still think this was the best way to do it. I don't think putting in Firefly over Silverwolf is worth, just because I'd have the on-field Firefly, and I don't think it's worth having her over Gallagher in this situation. But yeah, I can actually give this item to Ice because I have a lot of Lucky strike chance already.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time for fun.
Receive divinity.
Ill tidings manifest.
Time to say bye. Boom. Time for fun.
My friends.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping about the Pollux fights.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
But kind of all of this really means is that... Yeah, now I get the actual damage.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Ill fate descends.
Again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this boss is not able to be beaten if you aren't running Hyacinth in the higher difficulties, but still able to get an S rank on the run, so not too bad. That boss also can just kill you through shields, by the way. You actually just have to run Hyacinth, or you're not able to clear it. I thought that this team could actually maybe do it, but yeah, even like that team's just not able to. And you're not really going to be able to get too better of a DoT run than that one. But yeah, you know, I didn't really go in with a plan of anything, but I just happened to, you know, luck my way into that run. I've been trying to do a bunch of Wealth Creator runs today just to get some more practice with different teams and everything. I thought that this might be like a interesting way to continue doing more Currency Wars videos, is just not to really go in with a specific team showcase, but, you know, just to go into Wealth Creator and kind of flex play. I did have this recording, but I kept, like, I had a bunch of things happen during the recording, so it kept messing up. And also, I was really unlucky in this run. Like, just look at these items and everything, like, it's just kind of a mess of a run, compared to this one. But, yeah, and the debuffs were also, like, really annoying for this one. I had, like, a debuff where if I hit enemies, I lost energy and things like that, so... I was trying to maybe get bailed out by 6 DoT. You're not really going to be able to have a better run than, you know, just having 6 DoT, plus having the investment environment to be able to get a free Black Swan. I had more energy generation, I had really good econ for second augment, so kind of fundamental investment strategies things, although I do think getting the econ augment first is generally better because that kind of snowballs you a bit more, although the DoT emblem is probably the best single like emblem you can get early on, because you can just force a DoT run from that point pretty easily because it's not too hard to get all the characters because you only need 5 more. I think the bond is probably the best in the game, but yeah, I think that is where I will end things for now. So yeah, guess I'll see everyone in the next one.